Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I went to Walgreens today. I had two registered rewards that were expiring, so I wanted to get there and make sure that I used those today. So everything went really well. I had like a plan in mind of how I wanted things to go. So I switched it up just a little bit based on what my store had in stock, but everything went really well. So Glenn is clearly all tuckered out from a long day of couponing. It's my couponing buddy. They're sitting on my couponing binder. So, all right, so we're just going to jump right in. So if you have the Fetch rebate for 5,000 points back or $5 per pack of Easy Ups, and they have to be the, what are these called? The My Little Pony ones. You can get a fabulous deal because these Pampers Easy Ups also are included in the spend $50 and get a $15 Visa card from the P&G rebate, which that will be linked in the description box below. So I was formulating a little plan in my head about how to do this. I was thinking about maybe picking up 6 of them and then, and using all 3 Walgreens accounts. And I thought, well, that's just a little bit complicated. Plus, my store only had 5. So if you have 2 Walgreens accounts, then maybe this is the deal for you. So the goal was to split it up onto 2 different Walgreens accounts because we have a 3 off 2 digital coupon for the Pampers Easy Up. So I was going to get 3 in one transaction and 2 in the other. But just those 5 alone, after coupons, doesn't quite get you to $50. Now, you do need to pay for this with either Walgreens cash, Walgreens gift cards, your PayPal debit card, something. Because if you pay for it with registered rewards, then your receipts will not reflect enough money to get back the $15 Visa card. Speaking of which, the ones I did earlier in the month, they came back in like 2 weeks, which was great. Now, it is a limit of 1 per household, so I just do it for like friends and family and then just have them mailed to them, and I give them the products and they give me the gift card, so it works out pretty well. So, yeah, so they're coming back fast. And for all of you who are worried because you did not get an email letting you know that your P&G rebate had been approved, I didn't get any emails, and my card showed up anyway, so hopefully that gives you some confidence. Okay, so in the first transaction, I picked up 2 crests that are 2 for $8, used the 3 off 2 digital coupon, made it $5, and you get the $4 register reward, making them $1 for the 2 of those, and they're included in that spend 50 and get 15, so I needed those in there to get to $50. The 2 Pampers in this receipt were 2 for $21. I have the 3 off 2 digital coupon, makes it $18. I got the $4 register reward back, and I submitted that receipt to Fetch and got it picked them up no problem. And I got the $10 back on Fetch. And on this receipt, I also, that was the other thing. I ordered 2 photos in the hopes that I would get, and I had them check me out separately for each one of those in the hopes that I would get a spend 15 and get $5 in Walgreens cash booster. And I did. I got 1 for each photo, so that was great. So on the first transaction, when I scanned one of those, I got $5.29 back in Walgreens cash for that as well. So here is that first receipt. So I have the 2 Crest and the 2 Pampers. So it's $23. There's no tax on any of those items. So the $3 digital came off for the Crest and the $3 digital for the Pampers. I could tell that she had not scanned the spend 15 and get $5 in Walgreens cash booster correctly because I didn't see it pop up on the screen. But they're usually pretty good about that in my store. So they just gave me the $5 in Walgreens cash because you can see right there where it says I only earned 29 cents. So they gave it to me, separately. So I did get that $5. So it's $5.29 in Walgreens cash. And then I did get my $4 register reward for the Crest or Oral-B, and my first $4 register reward for the Pampers. So the next transaction, I picked up just 3 of the Pampers, and this is on a different Walgreens account, so that I could use another 3 off 2 digital coupon that I had on that account. So 3 will cost you $31.50. The $3 digital came off of 2, making it $28.50. I got my $4 register reward back. I submitted this to my husband's Fetch account because that Fetch rebate is a limit of 4. So I needed to do, 3 on one Fetch account and 2 on the other Fetch account. So I got $15 back from Fetch. It picked it up, no problems. And then I used that other spend 15 and get a $5 Walgreens cash booster that printed out when I got a photo. And that gave me $5.31 back in Walgreens cash. So altogether, everything was $60.50. After coupons, it was $51.50, and that's what my receipts show because I pulled all of my rebate money from like Ibotta and Shopkick and everything and put it on my PayPal debit card and used that to pay. So then I got back three $4 register rewards. What was that? $10.60 in Walgreens cash. I got back $25 from Fetch, and I'll get back that $15 Visa. So I'll get back $62.60, where I spent out $51.50, making it a $10.10 moneymaker for all of these products, which I thought was just fantastic. So I was super excited about that. And my kids are grown, but I'm sure that I know somebody who can make good use of these. So I was, and that was the other thing. So I did my first transaction, and a $6, it was this one I printed out. $6 in Walgreens cash when you spend $30 printed out after I did a transaction. I was shocked. So I was super excited about that. And then when they added this 5,000 points, then a 7 back when you spend $30 in Walgreens cash printed out. And I was like, what is happening? I was so excited. I did end up using that one in the next transaction. I'm trying to talk slower, guys. I've had 2 people now tell me that I talk really fast, and people have been telling me that since I was in preschool. And so I'm trying really hard to talk a little bit slower, but I get really excited about things. So then I decided to use the booster that printed out for the $7 in Walgreens cash when I spend $30. So I decided to do the Gain deal, the Neutrogena makeup wipes, because that's just too good to pass up if you use them. And I use a makeup wipe like every night. And the CoverGirl deal, which was the only thing that really gave me any trouble today. So the CoverGirl, these are on clearance, but apparently do not attach to the $3 digital coupon or the printable coupon. They do attach to the $3 rebate on Ibotta, which has a time limit on it now. It may run out even tonight or tomorrow morning. So I figured that's okay. I'll use, it didn't attach to the digital. So I thought, well, it'll attach to the printable. I just felt confident in it, and I was wrong. So then I was like, well, that's okay. I figured I'd use the printable for one and then submit the other one to checkout 51. The printable didn't work, but I did submit the other one to checkout 51. So that was pretty much the only issue that I had. So the CoverGirl on clearance are $4.79, but they are buy one, get one half off. So they rung up at $4.79 and $2.39 for a total of $7.18. So no coupons came off, not the digital, not the printable, nothing. Made it $7.18. That's $6 back from Ibotta, and I'll get $3 back from checkout 51. So they do make those like a little bit of a money maker. I got, $9 back where I spent out $7.18, but I was expecting to be even $3, in addition to that. So the Neutrogena, these guys here are on sale for $5.99. So 2 will cost you $11.98. We do have a $4 digital coupon. We also have $4 printable coupons from coupons.com. So 2 of them will cost you $7.98, and then I did get my $7 register reward back with no issues, so 98 cents for the 2 of those. There's my register reward. And then I decided to go ahead and do the Gain because I had dollar off coupons for this, and $1.05 for this. This is where the cashier did make a little oopsie. She forgot to ring this one up, but we got it fixed. So the Gain is $5.49 a piece. 4 will cost you $21.96. I had $4.05 in digital coupons, which makes it $17.91. And then I did get, you're supposed to get a $4 register reward back, and that didn't print out. So they were like, I'll just give you Walgreens cash. How much was it? In my head, I had 5 stuck in my head. So that's my fault. It was my mistake. I told her it should be 5. So she gave me $5 in Walgreens cash. It really should have been a $4 register reward. So when I'm looking at my receipt here, if I can pick it up, there is the half price CoverGirl, and then only 3 Gain products. And then there's my other CoverGirl and the 2 Neutrogena. There's my point booster for spend 30 and get 7. And there's all my, what are they called? Register rewards I used, and my digital coupons that came off, the 4 for the Neutrogena, and then the $1 coupons for the Gain. And then I did get my $7.35 back in Walgreens cash. So, in the interest of being honest, I told her, I said, we missed one, so we need to ring this one up. So we did go ahead and do that for $5.49, and then that $1.05 digital did come off. And then here is the $5 she gave me in Walgreens cash because the $4 register reward didn't print out, and that was basically because this one wasn't in there. So again, the way the Gain works out is if they are $21.96 for all of them, $4.05 in coupons makes it $17.91, and then you'll get a $4 register reward, but I got $5 in Walgreens cash. So everything in this transaction was $41.12. So luckily I was well over the $30 mark for that booster, even without this that she forgot to bring up the first time. It was $33.07 after coupons. I got back $21 plus $7.35 in Walgreens cash, making this whole transaction $4.72. I was expecting it to be like $2 and something because I was expecting to get another $3 off for CoverGirl, so I lost out on that $3, but got an additional dollar in Walgreens cash. So it turned out to be about $2 higher than I thought it was going to be. So it was like $4.72 for this transaction and a 10-10 moneymaker. So it was over a $5 moneymaker for all of these products on the table. So it was just one of those days at Walgreens where it was just fantastic. I couldn't believe how many boosters were printing out. I think I was just in the right place at the right time. So hopefully some of these deals are helpful for you. But if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments below. I'm happy to answer. Have a wonderful day.